I'm super glad that you guys made it to the training, and I'm going to go ahead and show you 5 sports bet secrets that will dramatically change the way that you view sports betting. After that, I'm going to show you the last 2 months of our results, and then at the end, I'm going to go ahead and give you guys my entire template of how you can track your daily, weekly, monthly ROI and win rate on each pick. Now, let me tell you a little bit about myself. My name is Cole Clausen. A little bit over a year ago, I was a college student, desperately trying to make some sort of money online. Since then, I've been able to turn sports betting into a consistent and predictable income month after month. And I have a bunch of stories of others who have gone through my entire training and gone on to making consistent and predictable income month after month. Here are 2 mistakes and 3 strategies that are helping people either win or lose thousands of dollars sports betting. Starting off with mistake number 1, we have parlays. Parlays, I know you guys love them. I know you think that your lottery parlay, that 18 leg is gonna hit and change your life, but it's not. And the odds are stacked against you, especially when you start raising the legs on your parlay. And parlays are how casinos take 99% of their money from you. By betting parlays, you increase your risk to reward ratio. And even if you hit a few parlays here and there, over a long time, you are going to lose money. So guys, parlays are a no. Now, mistake number 2, and equally as important as not betting parlays, is gonna be bankroll management. Now let me start off with what not to do. If your bankroll is $500 and you're betting $250 on the Raiders money line, which may be a great play, you're going to lose money over time. All it takes is a few bad bets, which is going to happen to everybody, and you are off the table. Now I'm going to go ahead and explain to you what good bankroll management is. Practicing 2% of your bankroll roughly on each pick is a good example of bankroll management, limiting your risk through the bad days. Now, let me tell you what I mean. At a $500 bankroll, you should be betting 2% on each pick. So let's say the odds on a pick are plus 110. You'd be betting $9 to win 10. If the odds are minus 110, you would be betting $11 to win 10. Your unit size should match with the payout of the bet, not the risk of the bet. Now that we got through the mistakes, let's move on to the 3 strategies that can make you a profitable income sports betting. So strategy 1 is going to be consistency. Consistency is so important because you don't want to be missing out on days of making money. There are ups and downs, and the goal is to average a plus unit every day. While you will go up a few units and down a few units on certain days, if you can just average plus a quarter of a unit a day, you're going to be very successful and able to do 15% ROI month after month. Now that brings me to the next strategy, which is actually strategy 2 and 3, and that is finding a profitable edge in each sports pick, which I'm going to break into 2 sections. Now looking at the 2 sections, section 1 is just going to be analyzing the entire game. Section 2 is going to be looking more into the public bet, the sharps, and the line movements. So on the analyst side of things, you need to be looking into a few different things. So when it comes to analyzing, there are a lot of things that come into play. Player matchups, team matchups in each position, and each factor, weather, injuries. There are a ton of different things you can look into, and there are a ton of different things that could have an actual impact on the game. If you can find an advantage that you can prove the sports books aren't assessing properly, you may have a good positive edge. Section number 2, we're going to get into line movement, sharps, and public bet. These are all very important things and things that can change last minute. The big money, aka the side with the most money on it, as well as the public bet, can shift a line. Meaning, let's say the Raiders are a plus 5. If the big money goes heavy on the Raiders, they may turn into a plus 3. This can also lead to an advantage in the line for you to take a profitable edge. Late line movements, switching an underdog team to a favorite team, can show a huge advantage most of the time because the public is most of the time stuck on that underdog bet and thinking they're getting an extra bit of value when really they're not. You can find all of this information between team matchups, player matchups, weather, injuries, line movements, all with a simple Google search. Okay, that's the training. I hope you have a better understanding of how to turn sports betting into a side hustle. I hope you learn a lot from the mistakes and the strategies that I've listed here so you can go out and be successful on your own. Now, if you want to skip this process and get daily picks 7 to 15 of them from our analyst team that over the past 2 months has had a 15% ROI month over month. Then our services at StatBets might be a good choice for you. Not only that, but when you join, I or one of the team members will reach out to you and guide you along the entire process and answer any questions you may have. On top of that, you'll be part of an active community, host giveaways, have active member-only chats, and even friendly poker matches weekly. Now, if you've made it this far and you're still not convinced, go ahead and DM me on Instagram with any questions you may have, and I'm happy to personally answer them for you.